Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a little old creation of mine. And no, this is not Booking Revolution News Mode. Welcome back to GWE. Now, while some of you viewers here may be unfamiliar with what GWE was or is, well, ever since maybe April or May of 2017 to like maybe October or September of 2017, we had a little series going for us called GWE. Now it was cut short midway through the SummerSlam pay-per-view, as there was never a part 2 uploaded. Now for regular Booking Revolution News Mode that has been going on for a while now, that series has officially been concluded itself. It has concluded at Survivor Series, and sadly enough, there will not be no other pay-per-views after the Booking Revolution News Mode series. The following schedule for that one included No Way Out, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and then Armageddon to fully end it off. Sad enough, that series will not continue. Instead, we're going to continue an old one in GWE. Now, what GWE used to be originally was its own separate thing now. And then later then became Raw and SmackDown, as we had a brand split. And now, due to that being Raw and SmackDown, we will have to combine some titles, as now the Raw and SmackDown side of GWE will now officially be cancelled. As in the next couple episodes, next week's episode, we shall combine the Raw Tag Team Championships and the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, as the Road Warriors who are the Raw Tag Team Champions, will take on the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions that are currently Sami Zayn and Hideo Itami. Now, in part 1 of SummerSlam, we completed that one months ago. Part 2, however, we did not complete that. So here tonight, in Season 2, Episode 1 of GWE, we will conclude Part 2 of SummerSlam here tonight and finished what we will finally finish Part 2 of SummerSlam here tonight. As the following matches for tonight's card will be the Cruiserweight Championship, as Rey Mysterio will defend against Adrian Neville, the European Championship as Rusev will challenge Luke Harper, the Universal Championship as both Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, and Hiroshi Tanahashi will see if they can become the new Universal Champion, but in their way is the current Universal Champion himself, the cleaner Kenny Omega. And in the main event here tonight, a triple threat for the GWE World Heavyweight Championship, as Brock Lesnar will take on AJ Styles and the current GWE World Heavyweight Champion Drew Galloway. This will be our first episode back here in GWE. So, to kick us off here tonight will be the Cruiserweight title matchup, as Rey Mysterio will defend his title against the man that gravity forgot, Adrian Neville. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the GWE series. Alright, here we go, finally back up in the skybox here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, an old series. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GWE. It is finally back, Episode 1, Season 2, as we're going to kick things off here with some, high octane, high action, high flying Cruiserweight action as Cruiserweight Championship will be defended here. Rey Mysterio will defend it against Adrian Neville. See where Neville, never mind. Perhaps looking for Frankenstein there, wasn't able to connect with it. Rey now. Well, and wait, Rey catches some tombstone. That could be it. Nope, only a 2 count. We'll win a quick matchup here to have us back. We'll win a quick first matchup here for Season 2 to return here in GW. So, of course, GWE Season 1, that is now, well, that's now in the books. Anyway, now Neville Red Arrow. Finisher maneuver. Immediately into this match. 1, 2, and no. It's going to do more than that. It's going to have to be more than that. Rey wasn't fully weakened. Neville wanted this matchup to end quickly. Hit his best maneuver completely out of nowhere, to be fair. And thought Rey wasn't going to be able to kick out, but no, Rey Mysterio is tougher than that. There's a reason to ask why. Many people call Rey Mysterio the greatest cruiserweight in the world. And well, that's one of the reasons why. One of the many reasons why. Yes, later on today in your main event for Episode 1 of GWE Season 2, Episode 1, we shall have the GWE World Heavyweight Championship be defended as Drew Galloway will defend it against Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles. And just before that, the Universal Championship will be defended as the Cleaner Kenny Omega will defend it against Dolph Ziggler, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and the Eater of Worlds Bray Wyatt, along with the matchup up next being for the European Championship. Rusev will challenge Luke Harper for that European title. And now Rey mobile drop kicks here, and Adrian Neville not falling from it. Oh, never mind, there he goes. Neville ate like a good 4 or 5 of those drop kicks until he actually fell down to the concrete floor. Rey Mysterio taking him down with those drop kicks. Vicious streak of Rey being showcased right there. And man, does it feel good to have this series back. Booker Revolution Universe mode, that is now in the books. Maybe we'll do a series 2 of that. Not sure about it though. But that is now done for. And well, we're going to bring back an old series here with GWE, of course. Originally we had the brand split between Raw and SmackDown after a couple months of originally creating GWE. But now that is all going to be scratched once again. So, well, we do have the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Road Warriors. They're going to take on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Hideo Itami and Sami Zayn, in next week's edition of GWE. What I believe I didn't say earlier on in my earlier announcement to kick off the night was that we're also going to have the Raw Money in the Bank briefcase holder, which currently is Randy Orton, taking on the SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase holder, which currently is Adam Cole. They're going to meet in one-on-one action to find an undisputed Money in the Bank holder. And well, the Raw Money in the Bank briefcase was only for a Universal title, and the SmackDown one, the blue one, was only for the World Heavyweight title. Whoever wins that one, since they ultimately get both Money in the Bank briefcases, then they could challenge for any title they want, the Universal or the World Heavyweight. So there we go. So it could either be Randy Orton or it could either be Adam Cole. Weird part here tonight though is Adam Cole on a previous episode of GWE SmackDown did say that if AJ Styles was to win the world title at SummerSlam, then Adam Cole will not cash in, and then Rey Mysterio with a splash here. This could actually be all she wrote for Adrian Neville. 2, and no, only a 2 count. Very close to 2 counts. As a matter of fact, Rey almost had him. German suplex roll up here. Rey Mysterio once again. 2, and no. Rey Mysterio just always so high flying. Always so fast. Neville, of course, fast himself. So, yep, Neville maybe probably outmatches Rey Mysterio, and I think maybe high flying maneuvers. Not too sure about that though. Rey, since he is smaller, I believe is faster, but maybe Rey could do a little bit more high flying moves. I mean, Neville could do a little bit more high flying moves compared to Rey, but now it's Rey Mysterio with the upper hand here. The Cruiserweight Champion now decide against it. So there we go. And well, so yeah, next week looking pretty good. And now we're not going to normally have 4 matches per show. We're going to actually have 3. But, you know, we never ended off SummerSlam. So just in case you guys never even watched the GWE series before, or don't remember it, then I don't really recommend you guys checking out Season 1. Season 1 kind of sucked. But anyway, I'll get more into that later on. As ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be back here in GWE. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here as kick off the night here in Season 2, Episode 1, our first episode back. We have the Cruiserweight Championship being defended. Rey Mysterio is defending currently against the man In the yellow attire, Adrian Neville is Theodore Neville taking him down with the DDT. Nicely done on Adrian Neville's part. Could be a new Cruiserweight champion here tonight. And Neville, if ultimately he is to wear down Mysterio for a longer period of time in this matchup. Anyway, as I was saying before we went to commercial break, don't really recommend watching Season 1 of GWE. I did not have any audio in it. I mean, I did, but no commentary. So you guys probably might be a little bit lost in shuffle, but the thumbnail and the title pretty much explains what's going on as well. So maybe you guys want to watch it, maybe not. Pay-per-views we did was Mystery Vortex, one night only, which was a King of the Ring tournament that pitted a couple of superstars, and ultimately whoever won that one, not only was it a dream match either way, that each possible scenario equaled a dream matchup, but whoever wins that one actually would have gotten a future title opportunity of their choice. As Theodore Neville shooting star press, taking down Rey Mysterio, and Neville going for it all once again. The Red Arrow, second time in this matchup, 2, and a new Cruiserweight champion in Adrian Neville. Neville has defeated Rey Mysterio here tonight to kick us off in our first ever episode back. Nicely done. Congratulations to this young man, Adrian Neville, the new Cruiserweight champion. And ladies and gentlemen, see right now, up next, Rusev is going to challenge for the European Championship. He is going to challenge Luke Harper, as now both Neville and Rey clear the ring. It's time to get on into this hard-hitting contest. So anyway, pay-per-views we had, like I was saying, Mystery Vortex, one night only, No Surrender, Bound for Glory, and I believe that's it. Oh, and SummerSlam, obviously. We never finished SummerSlam though. Part 1 of SummerSlam included Hideo Itami and Sami Zayn defeating Demolition for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Road Warriors successfully retained their Raw Tag Team Championships against the team of Dean Ambrose and Chris Benoit. Yeah, that's one hell of a tag team. It shall continue on in GWE. So yeah, that should be cool in future episodes. Along with Triple H retained the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. And in a 10-man battle royal, Kevin Nash became the new United States Champion, defeating former champion Braun Strowman. And well, ultimately, Strowman won the United States title from the first United States Champion, Steve Blackman, in an episode of SmackDown in which Blackman held the United States Championship Open Challenge. Strowman accepted it, and Strowman ultimately won. And then at SummerSlam, he lost the title in a 10-man battle royal. Ultimately, the final two were actually Steve Blackman and Kevin Nash. Nash ultimately won, and Nash eliminated both Strowman and Blackman to ultimately win that title. So yes, there you go. That's some good storytelling. So yeah, current champions, Triple H was the Intercontinental Champion. SmackDown Tag Team Champions include Hideo Itami and Sami Zayn. Raw Tag Team Champions are the Road Warriors, so that should be a good tag matchup next week. And also Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion is Kevin Nash. So that was part 1 of SummerSlam. Part 2 of SummerSlam, luckily enough, if you guys want to check back at it or not, the thumbnail showcased the matches that we have today, which was supposed to be part 2 of SummerSlam. So it's supposed to be all these matches that we have here in this episode. This will not count as SummerSlam though. This will count as episode 1 of season 2 of GWE. So anyways, now finally gonna call the action. To the outside goes Luke Harper through the announcer's desk. I don't really know why we have that there. I'm sitting up here in the skybox. I'm pretty safe. I'm safe. Got a good seat in the house. And well, if anyone wants to stand in front of me and well block my view as a commentator, I got this tiny monitor here. Works perfectly. So there you go. Luckily enough, I'm not sitting over there. I don't even know why I have that in the first place. And now only a 2 count right there for Rusev. Almost had him. And now Rusev looking to become European champion tonight. Can he do it? With a victory over Luke Harper. Harper definitely a hard-hitting competitor. Rusev also, well, he's also a big man himself. Also could hit pretty hard. I see right there. Wow, close right there. Harper just telling him bring it, and Rusev did bring it. Powerbomb shortly after. This could actually be it. 2, and no, only a 2 count. Rusev almost had him. Gonna have to wear him down for a long period of time. And ladies and gentlemen, still kind of surprised here. A new Cruiserweight champion in Adrian Neville. So during the commercial break, we did have Neville wear down Mysterio for a longer period of time to set up for that Red Arrow. And before that, of course, the shooting star press did do a good deal of damage onto Rey. And now border toss right there. Harper only a 1 count though. Surprisingly enough, I at least thought it was going to be 2. Yes, Rusev is a tough competitor, But you know, maybe a 2 count will equal, well, just 1 second of extra breath at least. But that definitely was not going to keep Rusev down for a full 3 count. And now, well, this could actually keep Harper down for good if he taps out here. As Rusev now has it. Yep, it's fully applied now. The accolade. Harper, nowhere to go. He's struggling to breathe. He can't even move at this point. In the middle of that ring, no, he gets out. He struggled through there. Ultimately, at the end, Harper just able to slip out of it. And now Harper, he's going to catch a breather here. Rightfully so. The accolade right there by Rusev was locked in tight. Some way, somehow, Harper was able to just slip out of it. And now Harper, well, being chased by Rusev here. Rusev is going to decide, let Harper rest, I guess. And now Rusev, he decides, well, he got enough of a count to spare. Harper's only on the count of 4 at this point, so he has enough to count to spare. He's going to get back inside the ring. And now Harper off the ropes, he goes, catches Rusev off guard real close 9. I think that was the plan of Harper all along. Just have a game of cat and mouse between him and Rusev, and ultimately lure Rusev into that close 9. Nicely done on the part of Harper, I mean. And when I super kick by Rusev, a couple seconds ago, Rusev now off the ropes, he goes super kick once again. Taking the big man down, cutting down the giant in Luke Harper. And now Rusev, he's amped up here. He wants to be the new European champion. The crowd here is behind him. Here in GWA, I see right there. Samoan drop into a collarbone slam. Rusev once again taking him down. And Rusev now scored by roll up here. Never mind, gonna roll through that. Dragon screw, never mind. Harper caught it. Was able to block the dragon screw leg whip. And now has him in a bear hug here, looking to wear down Rusev. This is definitely not going to keep Rusev down. He's definitely not going to tap out of this, but never mind. I guess we won't really know, because Harper's going to let go of it. Headbutt shortly after. Harper has a more vicious streak towards him compared to Rusev. But, of course, don't count Rusev out. And now here goes another accolade here. Harper now, not fully locked in, though, as he's able to slip out once again, back suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall go to one final commercial break for this matchup. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in GWE as we're midway through a matchup here for the European Championship, as challenger Rusev currently, well, was the one on top of Harper right there, but Harper able to switch it around right there. It was a chokehold into a multiple mounted punches. I see right there. Harper catches Rusev, send him back inside that ring. Harper, of course, the current European champion, looking to successfully retain it here tonight against the Bulgarian brute Rusev. And now Rusev now just slapping Harper down. It did enough damage to actually take down the big man. So, questionable on Harper's part, or Rusev is just that damn good in that ring. And now Rusev now, what's he looking for here? Well, he was on ring here, but not much of a safe spot to be in, especially against a man like Luke Harper. And now Harper gets a knee drop to connect. Rusev can answer back. Harper can answer back with a kick of his own. And now Dragon Screw leg whip. Rusev finally gets that one to connect. Can't talk here. Sorry, too excited to have this series back. Of course, episode 1 of season 2 of GWE. It is back, and hopefully we actually finish it. Because to be fair, originally, ultimately season 1 was supposed to be, well, you know, once we got to like WrestleMania, or maybe the pay-per-view after Mania, which usually for when I do these series, I always want it to be Armageddon, because it stands for it's the end. So yeah, to me it's the proper way to end it off, although WrestleMania makes more sense in where to end it off. But yeah, you get the gist. So anyway, we're gonna fully end it off here. So we're just gonna say it's season 2. We're not going to continue season 1. Season 1 ended at part 1 of SummerSlam, and the only part of SummerSlam. Although this is basically part 2 of SummerSlam here in episode 1 of season 2. And right now, Rusev heard Karana right there well, to be fair, a man of the stature of Rusev, to see him pull off something like that is truly incredible. Now, if we were to see Luke Harper pull that off, well then, Raiden's through the roof, just like that, bam. And we now continue on in this matchup here. Rusev once again in the, okay, never mind, Harper gonna bring him back. Of course, champion's advantage in this singles contest here tonight. Of course, well, Harper could get disqualified, could also get counted out here. If that happens, then, you know, retains the European Championship here tonight. I believe Rusev won't really want that type of ending, but Harper could really do it if he wants to. And we're now Cobra Clutch here by Harper, wearing down Rusev. This could actually be it for Rusev. Never mind, sidewalk slam by the Bulgarian brute, only a 1 count, however, so it's not good enough. And now body slam to the outside. goes Rusev. And now getting back. Oh, never mind. Gonna break up the count very quickly. And now gonna get kicked down for his own troubles here. Catches Harper though. Has him in chokehold here. Front rear naked choke right there. Wasn't able to fully work out though. Harper made it get out of it, and now into the barricade. No, never mind. Rusev able to stop his tracks though. Didn't fully see it. And now someone fixed that damn announce table. So nice job by our crew, by our production crew right there. Our cleanup crew, whatever we're gonna call them. Able to fix that announce table. Perhaps during commercial break. And speaking of, well, ladies and gentlemen, time for another one. Here we go. And once again, we are back here in GWE. Now Harper dominating this matchup so far. And now Harper off with, never mind. I was about to say Harper. Well, basically just launch himself at Rusev. Rusev able to catch him. I don't know what Harper was trying to do there. But it worked out well to the advantage of, well, Rusev and now Harper. Harper risking just everything to retain the European Championship. And it's not going to work out. And what I did say before we went to commercial, that maybe during the previous commercial break, our crew did fix up the announce table. And, well, a couple more stuff happened, I guess. Anyway, now we're turning on here. Off the ropes goes Rusev. Harper is going to launch him right there. Using his brute power, raw strength, to be fair. Really know our ways to put. Not really a pretty term to put. When we think of pretty, and when we think of pretty terms, we don't really think of Luke Harper. We think of vicious, and now, what? Harper? What? The referee's called the decision. Harper said he's quit this matchup. The referee's called it, and Rusev, he's pissed. Rusev's pissed. I did say champion's advantage, but this is too far. And now we have to cut away here. And what? Was to see right there the main event. But the referee calling the matchup. And well, this is the matchup up next here, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it's gonna happen right now. I'm guessing it's happening right now. Wow. The referee calling the matchup as Rusev has made his way to a ring. Security has escorted him out. Luke Harper has ran the opposite direction towards the ring. Well, towards out of the ring, I should say. Towards backstage. Security have held Rusev out. The other way, Rusev trying to get his hands on Harper after the matchup. Security didn't let it, and I could make a stop to this. I could. But you know what? I decided not to. I got an idea. I have an idea for what I want to do. And you know what? I'm not going to announce it right now. Tune in next week, ladies and gentlemen. I shall make that announcement. I got a couple ideas, but if I'm saying it now, then I don't want to give it away just like that. Come on. I'm the owner of this business. I'm not going to give it away just like that. And right now, Omega making his way to a ring. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start this matchup. And what? Oh, come on. A blackout during the Universal Championship matchup. Come on, someone turn the lights on. What happened? And, well, okay. It's back on. Bray Wyatt is... Where did Wyatt go? Anyway, now Tanahashi and Ziggler double gaining on the Universal Champion Kenny Omega. Omega not very liked here in GWE. And, well, Tanahashi and Ziggler, they're going to show the fans that here tonight. Ziggler, well, Tanahashi was just going to let that happen. Not going to really break it up. I have no idea where the hell Bray Wyatt went. The lights just went out. I think that was Wyatt's doing then. It must have been. It's going to be Wyatt's doing. Because how can he escape at such a time like that? He must have been fast thinking right there. And now Tanahashi will close off the top rope to Omega. And here we go again. This has to be the doing of Wyatt. As well, another blackout. I can't see anything here. Even the monitor is blacked out. And what the hell? And here we go again. Well, Bray Wyatt now with a steel chair, using it to his advantage. Bray Wyatt. Multiple steel chair shots here. He's missing a couple of them. But he's connecting with a lot of them. And now Tanahashi goes down. Sister Abigail. Completely out of nowhere. Wyatt now has Omega. One for him as well. Bray Wyatt. quick advantage for him to kick off this fatal four-way for the Universal Championship. Now this is going to be hell, and I mean completely hell, to call here. 4 amazing wrestlers fighting it all out for the Universal Championship. That, of course, is currently held by the cleaner, Kenny Omega. And while Omega's chance here at winning, while retaining his title, I should say, very slim. As we now have Bray Wyatt and Omega inside this ring. Tanahashi getting back inside the ring. Tanahashi and Ziggler work on one-on-one for a couple seconds there. Now Ziggler has to steal steps here. What is he going to look for? Going to bring them into the ring here. And now Ziggler looking to use that. Hopefully have that for later use. As see right there, taking down Tanahashi. That's why I say Tanahashi almost took him down, but no. And this is going to be some fast-paced action here. And you thought the Cruiserweight title was fast-paced? Well then, yes, it was. But this one is going to also be fast-paced. These 4 amazing wrestlers have some speed to them. Even Bray Wyatt. For a man of Bray Wyatt's size, his speed is incredible. And now off the ropes goes a Mega V-Trigger. Catches only the leg of Tanahashi. Gets that one, though, to connect. And what I meant by catching the leg, of course, Tanahashi went for a drop kick there. But Omega, the V-Trigger by Omega, I believe only caught the leg. And Tanahashi probably caught some of that drop kick, but not all of it. And now has him for Nelson, didn't fully connect. That's why it was able to get out of it midway. And after ropes goes a Mega V-Trigger delivered this time to Ziggler. And now double unhook suplex. Both of which done by Tanahashi and Omega. Taking down Wyatt, but not for long as Ziggler and Wyatt go one-on-one here. Bray Wyatt taking down Ziggler. And Tanahashi and Omega, they have history. They have some great history. And now Tanahashi taking down Bray Wyatt with that basket leg drop, no, drop kick. And now what's this? Bray Wyatt off the top of the rope, throws Kenny Omega. To the outside goes the Universal Champion. Was not expecting that. I believe Omega was aiming after Tanahashi or Ziggler. Wyatt caught him. They both were on the same turnbuckle at the same time, which is weird, but they were. And some way somehow Omega gets caught. He's back inside his double team suplex by both Wyatt and Tanahashi to the outside. Nasty landing for Dolph Ziggler. And now Bray Wyatt has him. Never mind, small package right there by Omega. This guy should... Nope, never mind. Only a 1 count. This is going to be a very difficult match to win for these 4 men. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head here. To be fair, not in the back of your head. It has to be everywhere. Your hands, your elbows, your arms, your chest, your back. It needs to be completely everywhere at this point. Because, well, when you go for a pin, you know, we have like 2 other guys ready, either outside or inside the ring to break it up. This is false count anywhere, no disqualification. So anything's gonna go here. Get a pinfall or submission inside or outside that very ring. And now Tanahashi has him, taking him down right there. Nice bulldog. And now Ziggler Dragon Sleeper here, taking him down. Tanahashi gonna try to get an easy victory, but once again, there you go. Exactly what I was saying right there. Eyes in the back of your head, or at least 2 other people ready to break up a pinfall or submission attempt in or out of that ring. Brainbuster by Omega. Bray Wyatt now. Omega's right there. He's going to take his time breaking that one up. He knows that. Alright, Tanahashi's going to kick out, which, to be fair, kind of questionable. And now, well, not Tanahashi, Ziggler should say Tanahashi was on the outside. Kind of fucked that one up over there. And now this is going to be an incredibly difficult match to call here. All 4 men, each of which changing. We go from 1-on-1 scenarios to, well, 2-on-1, as we saw earlier on in the first maybe 10-15 seconds of the matchup. As, well, Bray Wyatt disappeared out of nowhere when it went blacked out, and we had Tanahashi and Ziggler team up for a couple seconds against Kenny Omega. You think the case here will be all 3 men in this matchup, all 3 challengers teamed up against Kenny Omega, because Omega, not very light. The Bullet Club in general, not very light. AJ Styles, in that matchup later on, up next in a trip, not very light. Young Bucks, not very light. You get the idea here. At this point, the only lovable one is really Finn Balor, and he's no longer Intercontinental Champion, losing that Intercontinental title to Triple H, of course, at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Well, at this point, maybe a year ago. So yeah, and when Ziggler sent out steel steps, misses the super kick though. Bray Wyatt almost caught him there. Ziggler running away, gets a super kick to Tanahashi, and gets one to the back of the head of Bray Wyatt. Brutal connection to the back head of Omega. One to Tanahashi again. Ziggler's on a roll here. Super kick party. But this time it's not from the Young Bucks. It's from Ziggler. Power driver to Tanahashi. Dolph Ziggler's on a roll here. Super kick to Bray Wyatt. Ziggler is hungry for that Universal Championship. Here's the thing though. Who's the hungriest? Of these 3 challengers, of course we all know Omega loves that title. Omega, of course, winning that Universal Championship from no other than John Cena. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, You know, when you defeat a person like John Cena, that's when you know you are good in that ring. And Tanahashi missed the high fly flow. Wasn't able to get the distance on Ziggler right there. And Bray Wyatt's sister Abigail out of nowhere. I think that hurt Wyatt as well. Had a bad landing for him. And now Omega gets DT'd for his own troubles. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, first ever Universal Champion in GWE was actually John Cena. For a vacant Universal title, we had a 1-on-1 matchup between both John Cena and Magnus. Cena ultimately won that matchup, and Cena later then defended it against, I believe, also Shinsuke Nakamura. There was a trip at one point between Ambrose, Nakamura, and Jericho. Nakamura won that. He sadly came up short in his battle against Cena. And now Wyatt double X handle connects. Nicely done by Wyatt. And now Omega snap mirror taking out both Tanahashi and Bray Wyatt. 2-for-1 special there by the cleaner and breaking up the pinfall right there for Bray Wyatt. Omega is all over the place here. Looking to retain that Universal Championship. It's not going to be easy though. Dropkick connects to Tanahashi, and Tanahashi, he was busted open earlier on in this matchup. Didn't recall it all that much, but now I have to just point it out. His face is about to be a crimson mask full of blood, and it's not going to really be pretty. Super kick by Ziggler. He's super kicking everyone in and out of frame, and it's working out well for Dolph Ziggler. Not gonna lie, that's been Ziggler's saving grace. That super kick, it's so quick and so, well, just, it's distance, to be fair. And Ziggler, double X handle with the belt, misses super kick on Omega. Omega doesn't see it, super kick right there. Ziggler now, easy advantage here. 2, this could be, no. Only a 2 count. And I'm Bray Wyatt gonna use that new announcer's table. I still know what we have to have. Gonna have to tell the monkeys in the back. And what I mean by monkeys, they work for me, so I could call them that. Come on, it's just like, it's a little friend thing. Come on, I don't actually think they're monkeys. I mean, they do follow what I do. I am the owner of this damn business, not to brag. Anyway, but yeah, they don't have to bring that out. They don't have to bring that out, especially since I don't sit there. It's too risky. I sit in the skybox, perfectly safe. This is basically my general manager office, and Tanahashi, I don't know what the hell he was going for right there. Maybe a high-fly flow, didn't fully connect. Well, it didn't connect at all. It connected to anyone, well, connected to the mat. To be fair, so it didn't connect with anyone but the mat. That's what I'm trying to say. And now Wyatt leg strength here. Tanahashi gonna break it up. Never mind, Tanahashi, he slips. And by he either slipped or just couldn't catch his footing. It happens, Tanahashi. And he knows that. He's a veteran of this damn business. So he knows that, but also the blood in his eyes. You could tell he's having a difficult time seeing. That blood's gonna layer. I don't even know what it feels like, that blood in your eyes. I'm assuming it stings. Of course, it just makes you super mad. I see right there. Bray Wyatt crashed and burns to the outside. Tanahashi now. Here we go. High fly flow to Bray on the outside. No one is there. This could be a Tanahashi. No, he hasn't done it. Not yet. 2.9 right there for Hiroshi Tanahashi. Originally I thought Tanahashi was going to do a high fly flow to maybe Ziggler or Omega. They were both for down, but I guess it's smarter to do it to Bray Wyatt on the outside, more impactful. And of course, you know, I'm also, I guess, I don't know what I'm trying to say, or can't talk. Well maneuver right there by Tanahashi. The high fly flow wasn't able to do it. And now to the outside goes Ziggler. It's his turn to feel the concrete on the outside. And now Omega gonna take down Bray Wyatt. Nicely done. And now Kenny suplex. Nope, there we go. The one-winged angel. Tanahashi doesn't see it. Omega, is he gonna pin? He's not gonna pin. Omega knows that Ziggler was about to break it up. Tanahashi was walking away, so maybe Omega had a chance. Omega decided not to do it. Shooting star pressed by Ziggler. 2. Can this be it? No, Bray breaks it up. And ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GWE. This is our first episode back in a very long time, and well, what a show we've had so far. The European Championship matchup before this one was amazing. The Cruiserweight title matchup to kick off the night was, of course, also amazing. And well, for this matchup and your main event, which shall be after this one, of course, we will have no commercial breaks. So there you go. Wow, yes, we need money, and the only way we can do that is from sponsors. Well, obviously, we could rank up enough. For his first show back as Bray Wyatt once again using that steel chair to his advantage. It's been working out well for him. It worked out well in the beginning of the matchup. It's going to work out well here. Now Sister Abigail to Kenny Omega with that exact same steel chair. But Wyatt just hasn't been able to fully capitalize. You would think that usually in a fail 4 or a trip that or a multi-man situation that they'll get tired out. They'll just ultimately have to rest on the ground here. But all 4 of these men want this title, and none of them have really been, laying down on the ground too much. Yes, they've been fatigued, they've gotten knocked out, they've hit that ground like Omega, but they haven't stayed down. They haven't bothered to catch their breath. They know how crucial this matchup is as Tanahashi crashes and burns to the outside, courtesy of the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. And well, imagine how great it will be for Ziggler to become the Universal Champion. He could very well do it here. Just needs to find the perfect opportunity. So does Tanahashi, so does Wyatt, so does current champion Omega. And here we go. Tanahashi was aiming for Bray. Wasn't able to connect at all. And now Bray can steal the victory. No, Omega kicks out just in time. And now Bray Wyatt not going to be able to connect, but Omega connected with that V-trigger. And shooting star pressed by Dolph. No one was going to break it up right there. But now Ziggler, what's he trying to do here? Trying to do a zigzag right there. Wasn't able to do it though. Tanahashi now has him only a 1 count though. I was about to say no one was on the outside of the ring. Ziggler could have stolen the victory on Tanahashi. Wasn't able to do it though. Now Tanahashi just 2. And now perhaps 3. Yep, 3 double underhook suplexes. The third one finally gets Ziggler into the ring. Tanahashi now high fly flow to Dolph Ziggler. New champion. Now Omega breaks it up. That's probably the closest we've been to a pinfall victory for either man in this matchup. Tanahashi, the high fly flow out of nowhere onto Ziggler. Omega was there just in time to break it up, and I don't think Ziggler was going to kick out. And Omega taking down Ziggler with Samoan drop. Nicely done on the part of the Universal Champion Kenny Omega. Omega's highly fatigued, but he's not out of this contest. And now, dropkick gets caught by Bray and goes down by the hands of Bray Wyatt. The eerie, the dangerous, the vicious Bray Wyatt. Imagine him as Universal Champion. Based on GWE, well, the Universal title picture might never be the same if this man is champion. Definitely weird to think about if Bray does become champion. Well, it could happen here tonight. And now Tanahashi, the Northern Lights with Ziggler's right there, can take his time in breaking up that one as this match slows down a little bit from that breaking up of the pin. But Ziggler now, he's not slowing down anytime soon. Those super kicks took down a couple of guys. And now Omega, he's gonna take advantage. Gonna pin Tanahashi here. 2, and no, only a 2 count. Tanahashi kicking out at 2.9 right there. Ziggler now had a pinfall on Bray Wyatt, but Wyatt's gonna kick out respectively himself. And now Omega here, now can tap out there. Well, we wouldn't know because Wyatt was able to break up that figure for the lock attempt. And now all 4 of these men on the outside here. This is gonna be more difficult. Caught super kick by Ziggler. Tanahashi goes back to the outside. Ziggler now shooting star press, breaking off the pinfall between Wyatt and Omega. And now gonna pin Tanahashi here. This could be it 2. And no. Tanahashi, fighting spirit, the ace of Japan, will not die in this matchup for the Universal Championship. And now Omega here, suplex and almost into the ring right there by Ziggler, but Omega just didn't. Well, I guess wasn't angled correctly, and now, well, Ziggler was definitely angled correctly as Bray was suplex, taking him to a ring. And now Ziggler doing man inside the ring. And now Tanahashi now, he's also inside the ring here. This is not good here for our Ziggler or Tanahashi because we can have a pinfall on the outside here. Or never mind. I was about to say maybe not also good for either Omega or Bray because now that's, 2 men on the inside, 2 men on the outside, then, easier for a pinfall or submission and ultimately the victory. And now Ziggler here, the pinfall, and he's got Omega was also pinning Bray. The ref was still counted 2 for Omega, but it's a 3 count for Ziggler. Ziggler has done, running away from all his opponents. Dolph Ziggler is the new Universal Champion. What a victory for this young man. Ziggler has done it. And wow, what a matchup right there. Ziggler, he's walked back, and all the other 3 competitors, they've walked back. Omega, he walked back. He walked to backstage area. He's looking very pissed off. Omega has finally lost that Universal Championship. Well, Raw General Manager Jeff Jarrett did announce that he wanted Omega to have a challenge at SummerSlam, and he wanted to test on how much of a good Universal Champion Omega was. Now, yes, while Omega did defeat Cena, Jeff Jarrett wanted to push him a little further. And, well, he did, and Omega couldn't take it. Well, now we're not going to have any Raw or SmackDown General Managers, because now those shows are over. We're just going back to a regular GWE format. The only manager is me, the boss. And now here we go. This triple threat should be interesting. Definitely the fan favorite here. Come on. Well, we all know Lesnar has the most strength. Galloway is a fighting champion. Drew Galloway is the GWE World Heavyweight Champion. And Styles has been a part of Bullet Club. He's now that light. And there we go. As you see right there, good example. Lesnar works with no one, but he did have a tag team matchup with Galloway against AJ Styles. And of course, SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase holder Adam Cole in a previous tag matchup on SmackDown. And so maybe, Lesnar doesn't really hate Galloway all that much. If anything, of course, Galloway is the World Heavyweight Champion, but it takes Styles out of the equation, make it a little bit easier. So, similar to what happened earlier on in the Fatal 4-Way that we had a couple of seconds back. Of course, where we had Tanahashi and Ziggler team up on the Universal Champion Kenny Omega. Well, former Universal Champion Kenny Omega, because now the newest one is Dolph Ziggler. And now, well, of course, Galloway, he has some dangerous maneuvers in his arsenal, while Lesnar has a flurry, different amounts of suplexes, a great variety. And Styles, of course, high-flying, great technical ability as well. Styles can hit you with a move out of nowhere and be quick about it as well in the process. And, well, Galloway, of course, he could also maybe match the power of Lesnar. Not all that much men can do that, but maybe Galloway could, maybe. And what was also good about Galloway, of course, he has a couple good maneuvers, not only the Future Shock DT, in which he could pull that maneuver, well, not really out of nowhere compared to his next two ones, the Glasgow Kiss, which of course is a devastating headbutt, and of course, the Claymore Kick, which is also a devastating front drop kick. He pulled that one seemingly out of nowhere as well. And we now Styles looking for some separation against Lesnar, catches Lesnar off guard right there with a Hurricanrana, nicely done by the Phenomenal One. And now AJ Styles right there, well, never mind, I believe Galloway actually caught Lesnar with a Glasgow Kiss to the back of the head. But now Galloway's on the outside, and Lesnar is doing, well, better than Galloway, so maybe that hurt Galloway more than it did Lesnar. And now Lesnar gonna manhandle AJ Styles. Galloway, now he's, I was about to say, he was caught up right there, could have been that 5, Lesnar decided against it, has him up, powerbomb. Are we gonna go for a triple? Here we go, Lesnar wasn't able to get the second one. Wasn't able to get it right there. Galloway was able to get out of it just in time. Kick right there by Styles. And now, once again, taking down Lesnar, taking down Galloway again into a quick pin. Not able to do it. And now, Hurricanrana connects to Brock Lesnar. Gets a kick on Galloway. And ladies and gentlemen, it's working out pretty well for AJ Styles, if you ask me. And suplex nicely done by Galloway. Wearing down Styles. Well, looking to slow down Styles here. And Galloway misses the Glasgow Kiss. Gets one to the back of the head of AJ Styles, but Styles not too hurt about that. That actually busted Galloway open. So it didn't work out too well. Able to block the Styles Clash though. So Styles was going for a Styles Clash, wasn't able to fully connect, as Galloway was able to block it. Going for a Future Shot DT. Styles going for once again. We better bet that gonna get a whole lot of finishing maneuvers in this matchup. Galloway got three. He got 3 good maneuvers. Glasgow Kiss, Claymore Kick, and of course, Future Shock DET. Styles Clash, Phoenix Splash, 450 Splash, and a couple more maneuvers up in his arsenal as well. And Lesnar, those suplexes, I see there, one belly base suplex delivered from Galloway, a second, well, one delivered for Styles, I should say. Second one in this matchup, I believe. A third one in this matchup. Second one delivered for Styles. Lesnar with a kick up right there, impressive. Headlock now, against send Styles off the ropes, has him DDT. Similar to a Future Shock, just something the Future Shock is a double underhook DDT, so maybe it's a little bit more devastating, but since it's DDT delivered by Lesnar, we already know. Has him up, now F5, Styles able to get out of it on 2 occasions right there. So nicely done on the part of the Phenomenal One AJ Styles. And now Lesnar just gonna manhandle him right there with the Gorilla Press, abdominal stretch, back tires there, break it up. And now what's this? Lesnar a plancha to both men. Not sure how that's possible, but okay. Has Galloway up the F5. And it connects, but Styles is right there, so Lesnar not going to be able to pin him. But he's going to go for it anyway. Styles, he's not an idiot, though. He's going to break it up very close to a count. Maybe that was it for Galloway. Maybe Lesnar actually almost became the World Heavyweight Champion right there. We don't fully know. I see right there McIntyre getting taken down with DET. And now Styles on top of the rope here. He's wasting some time, but gets it to connect. A 450. And now, 2 can steal the victory. No, it's a 2 count. Galloway's still alive. Lesnar was getting pinned after Styles pinned Galloway there. Claymore kick right there out of nowhere. Styles not too faced, but Galloway, I don't think he got all of it. I mean, he got some of it, but then get a full connection, so now that's devastating. That's all you should be, especially since if it's right to a jaw or facial area, then, you'll be knocked out cold. And Galloway getting taken down right there. Styles now has has Lesnar. Kind of effing up things here, but whatever. I'm the boss, so it doesn't matter. And now, there you go, Lesnar launching Styles into the ring. What a power bomb. I was expecting to the outside, or at least the ring apron, not back inside the ring. Impressive by Lesnar. But, ladies and gentlemen, if we were to look up the word impressive on the dictionary, we would actually see a Wikipedia page for Brock Lesnar. So, there you go. Or not a Wikipedia page, but you know what I'm trying to say either way. Although I fucked up in saying it, but you know what I'm trying to say. And now Brock Lesnar, here we go. Styles clash to Galloway. Right in front of AJ Styles. Styles not talking about that, but he's not going to do anything about it. And now here we go. The F5. Lesnar's own maneuver. Taking down Galloway. Styles now gets a spin heel kick. Taking down Brock Lesnar. And Styles now 450. Into a pin here. Galloway's right there. And he's going to break it up at a 2 count. So far, not really too many close counts. Earlier on, when Lesnar was pinning Galloway, it was a little bit of a close count, but Styles was able to break it up with a 450. The only reason that's why it was really a close count was only because it took Styles a while. Maybe if he didn't get up in a good amount of time, he wasn't able to fully connect. And now here we go. What's Lesnar doing? Shoulder block to the outside. Completely missed that one. And let's also talk about how Styles had a nasty landing on the steel steps a couple seconds ago. And now Styles waiting for a spot here. And he's going to go for it. 450 to Lesnar. Galloway's right there. And Galloway is going to break it up just in time once again. Almost going to the outside right there. And well, Lesnar, Galloway, and Styles, they can't really catch a break. And shooting star press by the Beast. Vintage Lesnar has Styles up for the F5. But Styles is going to counter with an arm drag. By Vintage Lesnar, we don't really see Lesnar do that much. He only pulls it out in moments of pure desperation. Claymore by Galloway, it connects, but Lesnar, come on, it's Lesnar. No matter how devastating that Claymore is to a regular man, Lesnar, it's not a regular man. And now Styles, with a unique attire here tonight, black and yellow. And well, can he win that title here tonight with that attire? Well, Galloway and Lesnar sticking to their casual, more, just regular, full, basic black attire. And right now, Sunset, okay, Galloway going through his steel steps. Galloway probably didn't know when that got there, and Lesnar's shoulder block barely connects on Galloway, but yeah. And now Galloway trying to get up to his feet here. He's been taking a whole lot of damage, to be fair. Like Drew Galloway, well, he is the World Heavyweight Champion here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't feel too confident. Galloway's been taking just so much damage here, but I really don't feel confident. He just has been doing to one's matchup. Styles and Lesnar have been having a more impressive performance. Well, yes, they've been getting the hell kicked out of them as well. But Galloway more than the others. Galloway's been taking, if you ask me, maybe a lot more damage compared to Styles and Lesnar. Power bomb right there. Maybe that could can't not top. Maybe that can turn things around here. Lesnar crashes and burns to the outside. Styles now going to get the other announced table. Seriously, why do we keep having those? I'm telling the crew to not bring those. You don't have to bring those. Hopefully next week we improve on that. Galloway misses the Claymore wildly. Styles just, I don't know. Styles just sees him there. I got no idea right there, but turns around to another one. Didn't get all of it though, or he did, but it's probably not as devastating. I did say the Claymore is devastating, but in this matchup, not showcasing it. And Lesnar breaking it up. He had a charge for that one. Big back body drop delivered to Galloway. And now, Styles doesn't want to be in that one. And suplex to the outside. Goes the Beast. The Beast is back up though. Styles now has Galloway. Styles clash. Nope, it's going to get reversed. Brainbuster by Galloway. Didn't expect that. And well, Lesnar, let's talk about how fast Lesnar got sent to the outside. He got immediately just got back up here. And now, nice reversal right there by Galloway. Lesnar now has his steel steps. Lesnar for weapon is never good. And well, Styles is immediately going to break it right there. Monkey flip by Galloway. Sending Styles through his steel steps. Nicely done. And now Galloway here looking to catch his breath here. Looking to catch a breather. As this matchup has slowed down its pace a little bit compared to the last couple minutes here. And now Galloway here. Future shock to Brock Lesnar. Styles is pinning. Styles, I didn't even notice originally. I didn't even think Galloway noticed until like the 2 count. Power slam nicely done by Galloway. But Galloway, that probably could have been it. Future shock to Styles. Speaking of that being it, this could be it too. And no, Styles kicks out. The future shock could have done it. The future shock definitely did for Lesnar, but Galloway was able to break it up on the Styles pinfall attempt. The Styles tried to steal the victory of Galloway. And well, what a Glasgow kiss right there to back the head of Styles. That one actually took Styles down. That's probably the most devastating one in the matchup. And Claymore to back the head of Lesnar. And Lesnar, he's struggling to get back up. Double team arm drag right there by both Galloway and Styles. Styles now Hurricane taken down McIntyre. If you notice in this matchup, Styles has gone for a Styles clash. Galloway has gone for the Future Shock DDT. And Lesnar has gone for the F5 on multiple occasions. And also on multiple occasions, it has been reversed. All 3 of these men just scouting each other's finishing maneuvers. They've reversed it more times. Their maneuvers have gotten reversed more times than it's actually connected here in total. So that's not a pretty good fraction. And now Lesnar the power bomb to Galloway. 1 for Styles as well. He's gonna get 1. And McIntyre can fight out of it. He doesn't want another one of those. And then Styles now kick right to the back of the head. Off the ropes it goes. That didn't fully take down Galloway, but that one is going to. 1 to the back of the head, 1 to the front of the face. And now Lesnar has him up the F5 once again to AJ Styles. McIntyre though, Lesnar's down. McIntyre could have actually stolen the victory. I don't think McIntyre wants to do that though. McIntyre wanted to do the future shock onto Lesnar, I believe. He could already try to stone the victory. I think Lesnar's dazed. X Factor. Drew the chair. Styles, he's gonna steal it. McIntyre breaks it up. Not McIntyre, Galloway. It's Galloway. In real life it's McIntyre, but in 2015 it was Galloway. And when I originally started GWE, it was Galloway. So we're gonna keep it Galloway. We're not gonna switch it to McIntyre. Well, at least not just yet. But anyway, breaking kayfabe right there. Anyway, now. This matchup's been insane. Not gonna lie, this matchup has been completely insane. Your sunset flip by Styles. Nope, not gonna do it. Styles has tried to steal a victory on multiple occasions here. And Galloway, he is a fighting champion. So I believe he wanted to pin Styles. I mean, not Styles. I believe he wanted to pin Lesnar. He could stole the victory, pin Styles, steal Lesnar's pin, decide not to, decide against it. Not sure whether that was smart or not, because yes, well, Galloway wants to be a fine champion, you know, sometimes you gotta take a page of verse. You gotta take a page of a person like AJ Styles. And now Styles, armbar right there, Galloway just there to break it up. This is very similar to Fatal 4 that we had minutes ago. Yeah. At this point, none of these men have been able to just get a full good connection. That Claymore though took Styles, I mean not Styles, took Lesnar down. This guy should be at 2. And Galloway, no. Lesnar barely getting his shoulder up. Galloway can't believe it. I don't even think Lesnar can believe it. And now the base DF5. Styles now, he's gonna pin it. He's gonna steal it. He's gonna steal it, Styles, no. Not yet. And now the 450 to both Brock Lesnar and Drew Galloway. Lesnar just passed Styles like 10 seconds ago, I believe, but Lesnar is still in the fight. I thought that was gonna be it. The 450, and before that one, definitely stealing Lesnar's pinfall attempt. Lesnar just fell down, and Galloway, fatigued from the move that Lesnar did, that I completely forgot what it was. But Styles was gonna steal it. I thought that was gonna be it. And no, this matchup continues. Styles clash. Nope, it's reverse plunge by Lesnar. Nicely done on his part. Since the flip now, Styles. This definitely not gonna be it. Galloway has just been there to break it up. Like I did say, Galloway hasn't been all that impressive as of late for maybe the last 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes. Yep, Galloway has definitely been more impressive than he was to kick off this matchup. But he's also just been there to break it up. Like Galloway has broken up the most pinfalls, I believed. And well, it's been doing very well for him. And now Galloway gonna break it up once again. Styles off the Styles clash, not gonna be able to take advantage of that. Finisher mania. None of these men's finishers have been able to get the victory. We've had multiple stolen pinfalls off of others' finishers. It just hasn't done it. And now Styles getting ragdolled here by the Beast. And Galloway gonna get a bad suplex for his own troubles. What a matchup it's been. What a matchup back here in GWE. And spin heel kick gets missed. Styles doesn't even have the distance anymore. Styles has been incredibly fatigued. He doesn't have the distance at all, I think. I think Styles has to be out of it at this point. Everyone has to be out of it, to be fair. It's all a matter of who could get the pinfall first. Who could seize the opportunity first. And Lesnar now, the shooting star press to Galloway. He's not gonna pin though. He's not gonna pin. And now has him. No, the F5 is reversed. Sunset flip by Styles. This could be it. This could be it. A fatigued beast, and it's not gonna be it. How long has this matchup been going on here? This is what it means for the most prestigious prize here in GWE, the GWE World Heavyweight Championship. If you thought all four of the men in the Universal title matchup wanted the Universal title badly, which is just, yes, it's a very important title, but it's the second ranked title here in GWE. And yes, we have rankings. No, we don't. I'm lying. But wise of which one's the more prestigious title? It's definitely the GWE World title. It has the name of the brand on it. And well, the Universal title, it's a secondary world title. It's still very prestigious in its own right. The GWE World title, though, it's the main title of this brand. And all three of these men want it. Lesnar now, he's highly fatigued, and Styles is going to take advantage of that one heavily. And now Galloway trying to get a victory right there. Not going to work out. Maybe a little desperation there by Galloway. I did say he's going to have to start doing that. Try to steal victories right there. Try to steal pinfalls, I mean. That could ultimately lead to a victory, obviously. And now schoolboy rope here by Lesnar. Galloway, he's on the outside here. He's not going to be able to break it up here. So maybe the last big move by Styles or Lesnar could fully end off this matchup. Styles now. Never mind, not going to take advantage here. Galloway getting back inside the ring. Never mind. Lesnar going for the F5. Wasn't able to get it. Well, just as Galloway was on the outside for a longer period of time, we probably would have had a new GWE World Champion, either in the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar, or either in the Phenomenal One Age Styles. Styles now. Okay, weird right there. Galloway able to reverse it. Both of those men going to the ring apron, and then soon later going to the outside. And now Lesnar gonna just send Galloway flying, and now gonna send Styles flying. Styles landing on top of Galloway here. Lesnar's basically pinning both men here, and no. Well, I think he was mostly pinning Galloway because Galloway kicked out right there. Well, either kick out will count, I guess. And now Lesnar once again, Galloway, he's still in this matchup. He does not want to lose that World Heavyweight Championship Hurricane Rana. And let's not forget about the factor that is Adam Cole. Cole said on previous episode of SmackDown, of GWE SmackDown, he's not going to cash in the Money in the Bank if Styles, or once Styles becomes World Champion, he will not cash in the Money in the Bank. I don't know why he said once Styles becomes World Champion, because that means the Money in the Bank will basically be useless for Adam Cole. It's for the World title, not the mid-card title. And so, I don't know what really Adam Cole's thinking about. Maybe he's just, the Bullet Club Alliance could be that damn strong, but not that smart by Adam Cole if he's to not do it. So, if Styles is to win the title here tonight, and Adam Cole does not come out and cash in, he's an idiot. Because Styles has been through a whole lot. If Adam Cole doesn't come out here and cash in either way, if Styles wins, or if Galloway retains, or if even Lesnar wins this matchup, if Adam Cole doesn't do it, or at least try, then he's a dumbass. He should cash in the Money in the Bank, because all three of these men have been through hell. And now it's just a matter of who could get the pinfall first, who could wear down their opponent, who could catch their opponent by surprise, and Lesnar, the raw power of Lesnar overcoming the Phenomenal One right there, and spear! The Beast is pulling out all maneuvers here. Styles now has a crossface here. Can this actually be it? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. But Galloway gonna break it up the Claymore to the back of the head. And now gonna send Lesnar. Will send Lesnar down with a suplex. The glass out kiss. A couple seconds ago. And now on the outside is Lesnar. Styles clash by AJ Styles. Lesnar can't break it up. Lesnar, no. It's a 2 count once again. These men want this world title. This, if you thought they showed heart and determination in that fatal 4-way a couple minutes ago, then, well, they did, but this is 100 times more heart, or 100 times more determination here for the world title, the most prestigious title here, and Styles, the roll-up, there it is. Lesnar couldn't get in the ring in time. AJ Styles now, he's getting out here. AJ Styles has done it. AJ Styles is the GWE World Heavyweight Champion. Adam Cole nowhere to be seen. Styles, he just ran to the back. Lesnar just knocked over Galloway. Lesnar, he's just he's going to the back as well. Whether charging after Styles or not, I have no idea. And Galloway, he's set up now. He's incredibly sad. This crowd, well, showing sympathy for Galloway. Galloway had one hell of a performance. The beginning was a lackluster one, but towards the end right there, Galloway showed heart. Galloway wanted to retain the world title here tonight. It did not work out well. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for the first episode back for GW. What a matchup. I'm still trying to recover from that one. The Fatal 4 was amazing, but that triple threat, I didn't think it could get better. I didn't think the triple threat could be better than Fatal 4. But yes, it did. It topped the Fatal 4-way. And it topped it heavily. So there we go. That's it. Episode 1 of GWE in Season 2. The first episode of GWE back. And, well, it's been an amazing one. Imagine if this was a SummerSlam pay-per-view. If this was a SummerSlam pay-per-view, well, then that would have been amazing. This is basically part of SummerSlam pay-per-view. This was basically part 2 of the SummerSlam pay-per-view that we never finished a year ago. So there you go. It paid off in the end. That's it for episode 1 of season 2 of GW. Catch you all next week for episode 2. What will happen? Only I know, because I'm the boss. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.